Okay, here's a riddle for you. We are on the move, headed on a trip, but we're not on the road. We're on the bus. We are currently moving. We're moving right now, but I'm not driving. Where are we? And what are we doing? What are we doing, Cowboy? Huh? What are we doing? Like I said, we're traveling, but we're not on the road. I drove Max onto the ferry, and we're headed for Nantucket Island. My plan was to get to the Steamship Authority really early so that we could be the first ones on the boat. I mean, how cool would that look, you know, just to have these shots of Max just sailing off the front of the ship into the sunset. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the sunset because we're headed east, but you know what I mean, into the night sky, into the ocean. But due to a combination of things, thunderstorm came up, the traffic was terrible, my GPS was a little off, and yeah, I'm not the most organized person in the world. We were actually the last ones on the boat. We're not sailing off the front of anything. If you want to see the shot I had planned for you, pretend that U-Haul is Max. My own experience with Nantucket is that I lived there for 3 or 4 months about, I don't know, 20 or 25 years ago. I was the production coordinator on a movie that shot there. The movie was called Ratchet. I guarantee you've never seen it. The review, I think in the New York Post, might have been the Times, but I think it was the Post. Sounds like the Post. The headline was, Wretched Ratchet. So I'm thinking you never saw it. Yeah. I had a great time on that movie, though. Got to know the island really well and met a lot of great people, including my friend Carrie, who still lives on island. That's what they say, on island. On island and off island and that kind of thing. That's how they talk out there. So, yeah, Carrie lives on island, and we're going to see her for the first time in, 20 years probably, too. So that'll be fun. But it'll be great to see the island itself, because I'm sure it's changed, but I can't imagine it's changed that much. I mean, it's still an island. They haven't built a bridge. Cowboy seems a little confused about the whole thing, and I guess I don't really blame him, because it's not really that often, probably, that a little dog has to deal with his house getting transported onto the deck of a big old boat on the big old ocean. Now, the interesting thing about taking Max to Nantucket is that there is no camping allowed on Nantucket, like no camping of any kind. Not RVs, not tent camping. You're not even supposed to like put down a sleeping bag on the beach. There's a $200 fine for any camping. So we are going to be stealth camping in a blue school bus on a 13-mile island. I don't know where we're going to sleep. I don't know where we're going to put it. Normally I'd go to a 24-hour supermarket, a rest area, something like that, but ain't none of that here. We'll have to see what's going to happen. So there are definitely some people here on the upper deck, but honestly not nearly as many as I expected. This boat's supposed to be full. I don't know where everybody is. I don't want to talk too loud because I'm on the boat. I don't want to disturb other people, but I heard from Cowboy's vet, and the tumor is not a carcinoma. It's a cortisol-producing growth, and so we're going to treat him with some medication for Cushing's disease, and at the same time evaluate him for getting that stent. They still haven't done that part because they got sidetracked by the tumor thing, so they're going to continue to evaluate him to see about whether he can have the stent put in to help him breathe better. So we don't know yet what's up with that, but we do know that it's not the big C. We're approaching Nantucket already. That was a really quick trip. It seemed so long to me when I used to do this. I gotta go put my computer and stuff away. I took out all this stuff thinking I was gonna get all this work done, but the trip was so quick, I got nothing done. The pedestrians are disembarking. That means not long till the vehicles go. Of course, I'm pretty much dead last. Still waiting. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I found this little spot where I can pull over and just sort of get my bearings and regroup, because that was like a video game, driving through downtown with all those people, you know, this big bus. I'm trying really hard not to hit anybody. It was kind of more like a reverse video game, because I'm trying not to get points, you know, because it's my first night in town. You know, I don't want to kill anybody my first night. Save that for later. There's like a stream of people walking by. I think they're coming from a party, because this is a residential area. There's not a lot of retail or anything like that over here. So, yeah, they must be coming from a party. And they're just kind of, every time somebody goes by, they give me this kind of like, oh, kind of look, like, not like a dirty look exactly, but more like a blue school bus on Nantucket look. Like, they just don't get it, you know, and why should they get it? Why would they? I mean, it doesn't really make any sense, you know, and they're just walking by, coming from their party, and they're Nantucket Reds with cash falling out of their pockets and a golden retriever trotting along behind them. Just kidding really about the golden retriever. They don't usually bring those to the parties. Yeah, I got to figure out where I'm sleeping, and I mean, I don't even know exactly where I am. So I got to figure out where I am so that I can figure out where I'm going. I'm going to say goodnight to you here, and just look for another video from me this week, now that I'm on island.